Welcome back to Face the Truth. Today we are facing the truth about YOLO, a popular saying today that has led many young people to justify the things they do by the philosophy, you only live once. Now notice that this is nothing new. People have adopted this philosophy since ancient times to seize the day, eat, drink, for tomorrow we die, or as they would say, today, YOLO. Now nowadays, this thinking has taken on a new life, especially among the youth. Now why is that? Hear what these young adults have to say.
I think it's just become really popular because it's kind of catchy sounding when you think about it. YOLO sounds like a product or something that would be advertised constantly.
As soon as the song was released, it caught on everywhere.
Now she want a photo, you already know though. You only live once, that's the motto. YOLO, and we bout it every day, every day, every day.
If Drake was just quoted saying it, it probably wouldn't have the same meaning or emphasis. But because it's in the motto, people tend to like it a lot more.
Drake is so cute, like he's so fine, and he says one word and it's like, oh my gosh, YOLO is the new thing.
And everybody listens to Drake, and it's just like a catchy song. So once you hear it, it's like you can't get it out of your head. You just keep saying it, and people think they have swag when they say it, I guess.
You have a lot of followers in the world instead of people trying to lead each other to do the right things. And people look up to what they see, so they follow what they see.
You only live once, that's the motto. YOLO, and we bout it every day, every day, every day. Like we sitting on the bench, but we don't really play.
Now, why is YOLO so popular? Why has YOLO caught on like wildfire with today's youth? Well, it's catchy. It has a nice ring to it. It's popular. Maybe it even seems like a good idea at the time. But what does the Bible have to say about this? Let's read what is written in the book of Proverbs 22, and the verse is 15. Young people are prone to foolishness and fads. The cure comes through tough-minded discipline. Now, the Bible says that young people are prone to foolishness and also fads, and this is so true. Now, those who are parents can attest to this fact that we used to do many things in our younger days that we wouldn't even think of doing today. In fact, some things we did were reckless, and we sometimes wonder or say to ourselves, what was I thinking? And even if you're still young, you do think about your past actions when you were even much younger. Like, for example, a 15 or 16-year-old doesn't do the same things that a 5 or 6-year-old would do. In fact, if you have younger siblings, sometimes you have to stop your younger siblings from hurting themselves because sometimes they do crazy things, because they don't really know any better. And it is also the same with teenagers or young adults who sometimes do crazy things because they don't know any better. Now, unfortunately, the youth have adopted this as a way of life and given a name to it without any regard for the consequences of their actions. And this type of mentality is especially evident in our time, as what is stated in the Bible. This is what is written in 2 Timothy. The chapter is 3, and the verses are 1 through 4. Let's listen to Apostle Paul. You can be certain that in the last days there will be some very hard times. People will love only themselves and money. They will be proud, stuck up, rude, and disobedient to their parents. They will also be ungrateful, godless, heartless, and hateful. Their words will be cruel, and they will have no self-control or pity. These people will hate everything that is good. They will be sneaky, reckless, and puffed up with pride. Instead of loving God, they will love pleasure. Now, the Bible tells us of the kind of attitude people in our time will have. The Bible tells us people will be rude, will have no self-control or pity. They will be reckless. The Bible even says that people, or the youth in particular, will be disobedient to parents. Now, perhaps some would believe that this YOLO mentality, it's not a big deal. It's just a part of being young. It's all about having fun. What does the Bible say about this? We're going to go again to the book of Proverbs, chapter 23. The verses are 29 to 35. And we will see what it says. Who are the people who are always crying the blues? Who do you know who reeks of self-pity? Who keeps getting beat up for no reason at all? Whose eyes are bleary and bloodshot? It's those who spend the night with a bottle, for whom drinking is serious business. Don't judge wine by its label or its bouquet or its full-bodied flavor. Judge it rather by the hangover it leaves you with, the splitting headache, the queasy stomach. Do you really prefer seeing double, with your speech all slurred, reeling and seasick, drunk as a sailor? They hit me, you'll say, but it didn't hurt. They beat on me, but I didn't feel a thing. When I'm sober enough to manage it, bring me another drink. How many fights, injuries, car accidents, and so many deaths, especially among the youth, are the result of drinking and drug use? Well, there goes your YOLO. Well, what else does the Bible say about drinking or becoming intoxicated? Well, let's read what is written in the book of Proverbs, chapter 20, and the verses 1. This is stated. Drinking too much makes you loud and foolish. It's stupid to get drunk. Well, the Bible says it's stupid to get drunk. And how many times have people regretted the things they did while they were drunk or intoxicated? How many broken friendships, relationships, and families, even broken bones resulting from intoxication? And how many who are young and still in the prime of their lives are spending time behind bars because of this YOLO mentality? How many have lost their lives because of this mentality? The sad stories are endless. Still think the motto YOLO is no big deal? Well, when we come back, we'll take a look at some of its most shocking consequences. Don't go away.